Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Y'all see the title, we are back with another nurse talk / nurse chit chat. We're gonna be talking about side hustles for nurses and nursing students. I feel like it's really important to have different side hustles. I would never want to feel like I'm stuck to one job, like I have to stay at one job because I don't have any other ways to make money besides that one job. So it's really important to have different things on the side that you can do to make money, along with also we want financial freedom. We want to be able to do the things that we want to do. So having side hustles is very, very important. Some of these are really, really easy side hustles that you could do. So all of these is things that can apply for both nurses and nursing students. Me personally, I have been working since I was in nursing school, and like my last 2 months of nursing school, I had to quit my main job as a pharmacy technician, and I'm blessed enough to be able to have had side hustles, things that I could do on the side to make more money. So I'm very blessed that I did start doing some of these things, because I probably wouldn't have been able to quit my job like that, and I would have been stressed out having to stay at that job because I had no other ways to make money and trying to graduate nursing school. And then also, since I've been a nurse, I also feel like having side hustles, having multiple sources of income, it just helps me feel like I have a little bit more flexibility, because if this job doesn't work out, I have other things that I could do on the side while I'm trying to find another main jobs, if that makes sense. So let's hop right into the 5 side hustles for nurses and nursing students. Number 1 is the obvious, which is YouTube, social media influencing. Y'all know social media is becoming more and more popular with TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Everybody's wanting to be an influencer these days. Social media may not be for everybody, but for those of you guys who don't mind being in front of the camera, I feel like it is a very, very good side hustle. It does take hard work, especially when you're starting out to get monetized. It took me about a year to get monetized. So I actually started my YouTube right when I started my nursing school journey. I started YouTube. I don't want to say all you're doing is having a camera out and just recording your life. You also have to worry about editing, making sure your quality is good, making sure you have the right angles and all of that. But for the most part, you're pretty much just recording your life. For me, it made nursing school more enjoyable because I was able to vlog and I was able to share with you guys and also making money from it. So I don't want to say that it's easy, but it's something that you can just start doing and see where it takes you, you guys. And the good part about it is you can literally do your normal life and just start recording it. Like, you don't have to do nothing extra as a nurse, because your life is already interesting. You're a nurse, so all you gotta do is pull out the camera and start recording, pull out your phone, start recording, and start uploading it, and then maybe you'll start making money off of it. You never know. Number 2 is CPR BLS instructor, y'all, and I have been a CPR instructor for 2 years. So it costs like $300, I believe it was like $350 to get the certification. You do have to pay for the equipment, the card, which is like $8. The equipment was expensive. It was like $300. But once you spend that money, you'll make it right back after a few classes, y'all. It was not hard for me to get students, and I feel like it was definitely worth the money that I invested in. I actually have to renew mine. I have to renew mine in October because mine expired. But it's like one of the easiest side hustles. You can make your own schedule. You don't have to do it every week. You can do it whenever you want, as much as you want, as little as you want. Of course, there is a minimum classes that you have to teach per year to keep your license, but it's not that many. I think it's like 2 or 3 classes. Don't quote me on that, but it's not a lot of classes that you have to do per year to stay up to date. But it's one of the easiest side hustles that you could do, y'all. So CPR BLS instructor. They also have different classes that you can be certified for, but for me personally, I only do CPR and BLS, but my friend who actually did my certification, he also does ACLS, which is a little bit more expensive. You get paid even more to do ACLS. I was doing it at my house. You guys can see if they offer it at your hospital, because I never told my hospital that I do it, but I'm sure if I did, like, I would be able to teach the classes at the hospital. So you guys can even try to do it at you guys' hospital or wherever you work at, and see if any of the employees at your job need it. That they have a teacher right there already on hand. So definitely 10 times out of 10 recommend for anybody, y'all. And anybody who's a nurse, get your CPR instructor certification, y'all. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it for sure. It is an investment at first, but you will make your money back. You will. Number 3 is also a obvious, is get a PRN job. So this can even apply for nursing students. There are so many nurse externship jobs that you guys can get. There's so many PRN jobs. The great thing about healthcare is there's so many jobs out there, which is why I don't see how people stay at jobs for 20 and 30 years being unhappy, complaining every day, when there's so many jobs out there. Like, it just don't make sense how people complain every day at work but don't get a new job, because you could literally have a job the next day. Let me know your thoughts about that, because I just don't understand it. I just don't get it, because if I'm unhappy somewhere, I'm about to find me a new job, because it's just not worth it. But as a nursing student, there are so many PRN jobs that you guys can get. So after I quit my pharmacy tech job, I started at the hospital that I work at now, and I was working as a CNA. And they did allow me to be a CNA, even though I did not have my CNA license, because I took a certain amount of clinicals and I was in a certain part of the nursing program. So I think that they should do that everywhere. I'm not sure, I don't want to misquote you guys, but I do think that most hospitals offer that if you have a certain amount of clinical, or if you're at a certain point in the nursing program. There's options for 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts. You can work 1 day a week, no days a week, 1 day a month. There's so many opportunities, and I'm gonna keep saying that. So for nurses, y'all already know. Y'all already know about the PRN jobs. Like, you could literally do anything on the side. They have vaccine nurses, you can do nursing home, you can do home health, you can do IVs. Like, there's so many opportunities, y'all. You just gotta Google PRN jobs near me. Personally, I stay with a PRN job. Like I said, just Google PRN jobs, and I promise you guys, it's literally so easy. I'm sure you guys already know this, but for those of y'all who don't know. So number 4 that I have is also something that I've done in nursing school, as well as since I've been a nurse, and it is delivery services. DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats. I personally just done DoorDash. And also, I forgot to mention, Amazon Flex is also one that you could also do. I know Amazon Flex. One of my friends in nursing school, she actually did Amazon Flex, and she was saying that she was making, like, I can't remember how much, y'all, but it was a good amount. It was a pretty good amount. You could literally do it anytime. So like I said, personally, I did DoorDash. So I did DoorDash when I was in nursing school, and I was making pretty good money, y'all. Like, I was making decent money. I would probably do it for like maybe 3 hours a couple days a week, because like I said, I was in nursing school, so I didn't have that much free time, but the pay was pretty good for the amount of hours I was working. Like, if I really dedicated myself, I could probably make more. I was in nursing school. So, and like all the other jobs that I'm discussing, this job was very, very flexible as well. Like, you literally make your schedule. Of course, there's times of the day that pays more, different times of the day where they do different bonuses, and some times of the day the bonuses are higher than other times. But for the most part, you pretty much make your schedule. You can work 30 minutes, you can do an hour, you can do 10 hours. Like, it's all up to you and how much free time that you have. Last but not least, number 5, actually did not hop on this wave, but it is a wave of this. Number 5 is selling old notes, selling old study guides. So different students will look up notes, and of course your notes have to look presentable, they have to look neat and organized. People will buy your old notes. So if you have cute notes, definitely upload them. And the website I think most people use to upload notes is Etsy. So I actually researched this while I was writing out the outline for this video, and I saw an article on New York Post on a nurse who made $2 million selling her medical school notes on Etsy, y'all. $2 million. $2 million. And she was an ER nurse. I wish I would have hopped onto this when I was in nursing school, but my nose wasn't all that cute. But this is definitely something I wish I would have hopped on. I know a few nurses who have done this, and it's too easy. All you're doing is uploading notes that you already have, and you get paid for it. So that was my last but not least. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something from this video, got some type of ideas from this video. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, I can come up with 5 more things and we can discuss. Comment down below. Also, if you guys have any comment, questions, concerns, comment down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.